Kawaw Math, in this video, we will discuss undefined terms, point, line, and plane. So our objective, we will represent a point, line, and plane using concrete and pictorial models. So let's have first an activity. So I have here sets of objects, and then I want you to group these objects according to its representation. Is it a point, a line, or a plane? So I'm giving you 10 seconds. So pwede nyo itry na mag-group into 3 if it's if it represents a point, a line, or a plane. So let us answer. So a point, a line, and a plane. So this is the representations of a point. So a sesame seed. Okay, so ito po yung tinutukoy dyan. So this is a representation of a point. The corner, pag sinabi natin corner, ibig sabihin yung kanto ng box. So this is also a representation of a point. And also yung tip of a pen. Pag sinabi natin tip, ito. Okay, so this is the tip. So this is also a representation of a point. Now, let's proceed to line. So pag sinabi nating line, it is a straight edge. Okay? So edge of a table. So once na may mabasa tayong edge, kahit ano pa yan, na object, basta may word na edge, that is representing a line. Okay? So kagaya nito, edge of a table, ibig sabihin ito yan, yung tinutukoy dyan, itong gilid. So this is a representation of a line. Next, a rope. Okay? A rope is a representation of a line. And the pencil. So a pencil is a representation of a line. Pero kung ang binigay dito is tip of a pencil, ito yung tinutukoy doon, that is a point. But since wala naman siyang binigay na part ng pencil, so pencil lang ito, ibig sabihin yung kabuuan. So this is a line. Okay. Now let's proceed to a plane. So pag sinabi nating plane, this is a flat surface. Okay? Meron tayong mabubuo dito na area. Okay? Meron siyang space. Okay? So kagaya nito, a board. So ito, this is considered a plane. And then also a carpet. So kung meron kayong carpet sa bahay, that is also an example of a plane. Kasi pag sinabi nating plane, that is a flat surface. Okay? And then ang notepad. So or yung even a sheet of paper. Okay? That is an example of a plane. Now, let's try. So tell whether each of the following represents a point, a line, or a plane. So I have here 12 items. So I'm giving you 10 seconds. If the time is not enough, you may pause the video so you can think correctly. Okay, so let us answer. So number 1, stars in the sky. If you will be looking at the stars in the sky, so that is a point. Okay? So curtain rod. Pag sinabi natin curtain rod, yung pinaglalagyan ng cortina, yung sinasabitan ng cortina. So that is a representation of a line. Okay. Edge of a ruler. So we have here the word edge. Okay? Ibig sabihin gilid. Okay? Gilid ng ruler. So that is a line. How about a cartolina? So yung one whole cartolina, that is a plane. And then a knot on a piece of thread. Okay, pag sinabi nating knot, yung buhol, hindi yung mismong thread. Pag sinabing thread, yung sinulid, that is a line. Okay? Pero ang sinasabi dito, a knot. So pag sinabing a knot, yung buhol. Okay? Pag may binuhol ka dun sa sinulid. So that is already a point. Okay? A clothesline, sampayan. Okay, so this is a line. Next, top of a box. So kung meron tayong box, 'di ba? Pag meron tayong box, ilang plane meron doon? 6. Yung 4 na gilid, tapos yung top and bottom. So we have 6 planes sa box. Pero ang sinasabi rito, top, yung taas. Okay? So that is a plane. Kung ang given dito is corner of a box, that is a point. Okay? Pag edge of a box, that is a line. But since we have here top of a box, ibig sabihin, yung taas niya. So, that is a plane. Next, page of a book. So, kung meron kayong book dyan, yung isang page, that is a representation of a plane. A magic wand. Okay, that is a line. A button. So, button is, ano tawag nito? Botones. Okay. So, that is a point. Next, mole. Mole is nunal. Okay. So, tingnan nyo yung nunal nyo. Ano ang representation niyan? That is a point. And handkerchief. That is, so kung kung meron kayong panyo, if you will look at your handkerchief, that is a plane. Okay? Next, let's talk more about a point. So, a point is a position in space. It has only location but no dimension, length, width, thickness, and does not occupy an area. So, pag sinabi nating point, andyan lang siya. Okay? So, andyan lang siya. Meron siyang location pero wala siyang sukat. Okay? Wala siyang dimension, length, width, thickness, wala siya nun. Okay? So, a point is name using a capital letter. So, kapag nag-name tayo ng point, paano ba natin siya pinapangalanan? We are using capital letter. Halimbawa po, I have here point A. So, kung meron kang point, papangalanan mo siya using capital letter. Do not use small letter if it's a point. Okay, tatandaan po yan kasi ang point ay gagamitin natin yan pagdating sa line at sa plane. So, tatandaan na kapag point, it should be capital letter. Okay? So, another example. So, ayan, this is point B, point C, point D. Just remember that when we are writing a point, okay, or when we are illustrating a point, always use capital letter. Okay? So, ang best representation po ng ating point is a dot. Okay? So, kapag nakakita tayo ng dot, that is a representation of a point. So, yun ang best, okay? Yun ang best representation of a point. So, kapag meron tayong dot, okay? So, ang tatandaan sa point, it has only location but no dimensions, length, width, thickness, and it doesn't occupy an area. Aside from that, we name a point using a capital letter. Always remember that. Okay. That's why all other geometric figures are made up of collection of points. So, lahat ng figures na nakikita natin, especially sa geometry, lahat yon ay made up of points. Okay? So, nakakabuo tayo ng mga figures because of these points. Okay. Next, how about a line? So, what do we know? What we should know about a line? So, it is a straight, continuous arrangement of infinitely many points. So, pag sinabi nating line, it should be straight. Okay? So, ano siya? Tawag nito? Horizontal. Okay? Horizontal or it can be vertical. Basta straight siya. Okay? So, it is a continuous arrangement of points. So, kapag meron po tayong line, ang sinasabi niya po, hindi lang po isang point ang meron dito. Okay? Maraming points yan. Since ang line natin ay nag-e-extend, its length is infinite. Ayan po. Okay? So, from here, so nag-e-extend po yan. Okay? That's why, hindi mo natin pwedeng sabihin na ang points ng line natin is just 1, is just 2. Okay? So, it is infinite. We have infinitely many points in a line. Okay? So, its length, that's why, kung infinite ang length niya, infinite ang points niya. Okay. So, it extends infinitely in both directions. Kagaya nga po nitong example natin. It extends infinitely in both directions. Okay. And remember, it has no thickness. Okay. Now, paano ba natin malalaman na infinite siya o nag-e-extend siya, na ang line natin ay infinite? Okay? So, arrowhead symbolizes infinity. Ito po siya. Okay? So, kapag nakakita po tayo ng arrow, that means infinite po yun. Ibig sabihin, tuloy-tuloy siya. Okay? Wala siyang end. Okay? So, when we have this symbol, yung arrowheads, ibig sabihin, infinite yung direction na yon. So, in this figure, since this is a line, tatandaan na ang line po, we have two infinite directions. Okay? Because we have two arrowheads in a line. Tatandaan po yan. Okay. How do we name a line? So, it is named by a single lowercase script letter. Pag sinabi nating script letter, ito yung parang, ano siya, parang may arte ng konti. Okay? So, yun po yan. Para siyang may arte ng konti. Now, so it is named by a single lowercase. When we say lowercase, small letter. Okay, small letter. So, ito po siya. Halimbawa, meron tayong line. Ang line natin, we have two ways of naming a line. So, first is by using a small script letter. So, halimbawa, ito. Okay, so, medyo maarte, parang ganon. So, I have here a line, and then we have here D. Okay, so, kapag pinangalanan natin to, this figure, how do we name it? We will name it as line D. Okay. Now, if you don't want to write the word line, you may use the symbol. Kung ano ang illustration natin ng line, ganun din po yung symbol niya. At ilalagay po natin siya sa taas nung ating name. Okay? So, halimbawa ito, pwede mo siyang isulat like this. Okay, so tatandaan yung symbol po natin na kapag line ang tinutukoy mo, if you are referring to a line, then do not forget to use this symbol. Ito po. Okay, if you do not want to write the word line. Okay, pero kung okay lang naman sa'yo, magsulat ka ng mahaba, edi pwede rin po naman po yan. Basta dapat ma-familiarize tayo sa mga symbols na ginagamit, especially sa geometry. Okay, kasi lagi natin siyang gagamitin. Okay. So again, one way, isa sa mga paraan of naming a line is by using single lowercase script letter. So ito po yung example. So kung meron tayong ganitong figure, this is what we call line D, or in symbol, ito po siya. Okay, another way is eto po. So, kung meron po siyang any 2 points on a line. So, kung meron po tayong any 2 points on a line, so halimbawa ito, I have here point A and point B, pwede natin itong gamitin as name din po niya. Okay? But remember na kapag nag-name po tayo ng line, since point yan, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, na ang point, it should be written in capital letter. Okay? So, kapag mag-name tayo ng line using 2 points, dapat parehong capital letters po yun. Okay? So, how do we name this? Aside from this is, you may name it as line AB, pwede pong line AB, or line BA. So, pwede na pareho lang po yun. Pag sinabi nating line AB at line BA, isa lang po ang tinutukoy niya. Okay? So, in symbol, pwede po siyang ganito, line AB. So, pag binasa po natin ito, line AB rin po. Ito po yung line na symbol. Okay? So, line AB or line BA. Okay. So, kapag tinanong po kayo, what is another name for line AB? Pwede pong line D. Okay? What is the other name for line D? Pwede pong line AB. Okay. So, pag binigyan kayo ng ganitong figure at hiningi po yung dalawang pangalan, ibig sabihin, pwede ang isasagot po natin line D or line AB. Okay. So, pag ang hiningi ay name the line using 2 points, ito po ang gagamitin. Pag name the line using lowercase script letter, ito po ang gagamitin. Okay? So, tatandaan, kapag gagamitin nating kapag ang gusto mong gamitin sa pag-name ng line mo ay isang letter lang, it must be small. Okay? Dapat small letter siya. Okay? Pero kung ang gagamitin mo ay 2 points, since point yan, it must be capital letters. Okay. So, for us to form a line, para magkaroon tayo ng line, always remember that you must have at least 2 points. Okay? So, 2 points determine a line. Kasi pag isa lang yan, hindi tayo magkakaroon ng line doon kasi that is just a point. Okay? So, dapat magkaroon po tayo at least 2 points. That's why 2 points determine a line. Always remember that. For us to form a line, you must have at least 2 points. Okay? So, yun po ang tatandaan. Next, let's proceed to a plane. What is a plane? So, a plane is a flat surface that extends infinitely along its length and width. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating plane, dapat flat surface siya. Halimbawa, kung nakakita kayo nung, ano tawag nito, yung Rubik's Cube. Kaya, cube siya, di ba? Hindi po yun plane. That is 3-dimensional. So, pag sinabi nating plane, flat surface po dapat. Flat siya. Okay? Halimbawa, yung side ng box, that is a plane. Pero yung mismong box, yung buong box, that is not a plane. That is already 3-dimensional. Okay? So, ano na po yon? Solid figures na po ang tawag natin doon. Okay? So, ulitin ko, pag sinabi nating plane, it must be a flat surface. Okay? Flat surface siya. Na kung saan nag-extend po yung length at width niya infinitely. Okay? So, try to imagine an infinite sheet of paper. So, halimbawa, ito yung papel. Okay? Nag-extend yung length at width niya. Okay? So, yun po ang plane natin. So, halimbawa, ang square, that is a plane kasi flat surface yan. A triangle, that is a plane kasi flat surface. Pero kung ang square mo naging cube, hindi na po yun plane. Kung ang triangle mo ay naging pyramid, hindi na po yun plane. Okay? Meron kang circle, that is a plane. Kung ang circle mo naging, let's say, cylinder, okay? Naging cylinder siya or sphere, so hindi na po yun plane. Okay? So, tandaan, pag sinabing plane, it should be a flat surface. Okay? Na kung saan, nag-e-extend po ang length at width niyan. Okay. So, imagine nyo na nga lang yung infinite sheet of paper. So, again, ang plane, it has length and width. Hindi kagaya ng point, wala. Hindi kagaya ng line, wala naman siyang thickness. Ito naman, may length siya, may width, but no thickness. So, wala siyang height. Parang height, ganon. Okay? So, meron siyang length at width kasi nag-extend nga po yun, pero wala siyang thickness. Now, how do we name a plane? Kung ang point pinapangalanan natin siya using capital letter, kung ang line pinapangalanan natin siya using small script letter or by using any 2 points on the line, how about the plane? Paano natin siya pinapangalanan? Okay, so it is named by a single script capital letter. Okay? So, yung sa, yung sa line, single, pero small letter. Okay? Single script, pero small letter. Pagdating sa plane, single script, pero capital letter. So, that is the difference. Kasi, bakit kailangan o importanteng malaman natin kung paano siya pinapangalanan? Kasi, pag nagbigay ng figure, dapat alam mo kung anong pangalan niyan. Okay? Alam mo kung ano yung pangalan na yun. Para ba yun sa plane, para ba yun sa line, o para sa point. Kaya dapat alam natin kung malaki o maliit. Importante po yung malaki at maliit na letter pagdating sa geometry. Okay? So, it is named by a single script capital letter. So, hindi siya kagaya ng line na small. Okay? So, halimbawa po, ito. So, meron kayo ditong plane D. Okay. Ito bang script letter na to ay laging dito nakapwesto? No. Pwede siya dito. Okay? Pwede siya dyan. Pwede siya dito. So, it's up to you. Wag lang pong apat na lalagyan natin silang apat. Hindi po pwede yon. So, dapat isa lang. Okay? So, kapag may nakita kayong single script, capital letter, then that is the name of the plane. Okay? So, etong figure natin, this is plane D. Okay? Now, So again ha, this is one way of naming a plane. Isa lang po ito sa paraan ng pag-name ng plane by using single capital letter. Madalas, makikita nyo to sa corner, yung pangalan ng plane. Okay? And then, aside from this, you may also name the plane using any 3 points in the plane. So, pwede mo siyang pangalanan gamit yung 3 points na nasa plane. Halimbawa po ito, meron ako ditong, di ba itong corner na to, this represents a point, this is a point, this is a point, and also this one. Kaya ang sabi, any 3 points. Kasi mamaya maghanap kayo, asan ang point dyan? Pwedeng nasa loob siya, pwedeng ito siya, nasa mismong plane, nasa along. Ito, naglalay siya dun sa plane, or pwede siyang nandun sa loob ng plane mo. Okay, so any 3 points. Mamaya maghanap kayo, asan ang point? Diba this represents a point, yung corner? So this is a point. Okay, so aside from using a single script capital letter, pwede mo siyang pangalanan using any 3 points. So, pwede itong plain L, I, F. Okay, so L, I, F, since nandoon siya sa plain, L, I, F. Pwede ring plain I, F, E. I, F, E. Dapat ang pag-name natin ng plane ay yung points natin magkakasunod. Okay? Hindi pwedeng L, F, E kasi magkakaroon ka dito ng diagonal. Okay? So, ay L, F, I. Okay? So, hanggat maaari, dapat magkakasunod siya. So, L, I, F, E, or pwede ring plain L, E, F. Ito, pwede naman pa ganun. It doesn't matter if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay? For as long as nandoon siya sa plane mo. Okay? So, pwede rin tong L, E, F. Or, sabi nga po, any 3 points, or pwede rin yung mismong points niya, yung lahat. Okay? Wala namang limit yan. Kasi pag sinabi naman nating plane, at least 3 yan. So, pwede rin po, ito, EFI, pwede rin pong life. Okay? So, plane, L, I, F, E. Pwede rin po yung 4? Yes po. Okay? So, any 3 points, or pwede rin po itong 4 mismo. Okay? So, tatandaan po yan. Bakit 3 points? Bakit hindi pwedeng 2? Okay? So, because for us to form a plane, we must have at least 3 non-collinear points. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nito? Hindi ka makakabuo ng plane pag wala kang 3 points. So, ang 3 points kahit papano, meron ka ng triangle doon na mabubuo. So, that is already a plane. Kapag yan 2 points lang, that is just a line. Diba? Kanina, nung nag-name tayo ng line, pag 2 points determine a line, line pa lang yun. Okay? So, at least 3 dapat para makabuo po tayo ng plane. So, kaya kapag nag-name tayo ng plane, at least 3 points ang pwede nating ipangalan sa kanya. 3 pataas. Depende kung ilan ang points niya dyan. Okay. So, again, at least 3 non-collinear points. Pag sinabi nating non-collinear, wala siya sa isang line. Okay. So, ano ba? L, I, F. Okay. Kung nandito yung F mo, let's say, andito, L, I, F. Ito, L, I, F. Halimbawa, may point pa tayo dyan. Hindi yun pwede kasi collinear yon. Ito, sabi non-collinear. Ibig sabihin, dapat wala siya sa isang line. So, L, I, F. Okay? So, for us to form a line, you must have at least 2 points. So, 2 points determine a line. For us to have a plane, you must have at least 3 non-collinear points. So, it determines a plane. Okay, let's try. So, I have here a figure. Now, I want you to answer this. Sige, i-try nyo rin. So, name all the points, name all the lines using a script letter. What is the other name for line A? Using a script letter, name a plane formed by the 4 lines. And name the plane in 3 different ways using 3 points. So, number 1, name all the points. So, paano, gamitin natin lahat ng concept na diniscuss natin kanina. Name all the points. Pwede mo bang makonsider na point ito? Hindi po. Kasi pag sinabing point, it must be a capital letter. Okay, so the answer is point A, point W, point X, point Y, and point Z. So A, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so tatandaan po. Kaya nag-discuss tayo kanina. So paano mo malalaman na point? It is a capital letter. Okay, so next, name all the lines using a script letter. So, ito, meron tayong 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, meron tayong 4 lines. Kaya lang, ang gusto niyang pangalan dun sa 4 lines ay script letter. Okay, so, alin ba dito yung name ng line na naka-script letter? So, ito, this is line WZ. Okay, pero hindi 2 points ang hinihingi sa pag-name ng line, kundi script letter. So, ano ba yung isa pang pangalan ng WZ? Ito po. Okay, this is the script letter. So, we have name all the lines, line A, line B, line C, line D. So, A, B, C, D. Okay, so, kaya importante po na dapat alam natin to. So, script letter, ito po yun. Okay. Next, what is the other name for line A? So, this is your line A. Okay, ito yung line A. So, what is the other name for line A? Nabanggit natin to kanina na we have 2 ways of naming a line. Using a script letter or using any 2 points. Okay? So, ano yung isa pang pangalan ng line A? So, we can name it line WZ or line ZW. So, ito po yan, WZ or ZW. Okay? So, pareho lang po yan. Or pwede mo siyang gamitan ng symbol, yung nandito yung symbol mo ng line, para hindi mo isulat itong word na line. So again when we are using the symbol, do not write the line. Kasi yun na po yung ibig sabihin nun. Okay? Next, using a script letter, name a plane by the 4 lines. So using a script letter, name a plane by the 4 lines. So ito daw pong 4 lines natin ay nakabuo ng isang plane. Okay. So, gusto niya, what is the name of that plane using the script letter? Okay. So, this is one way of naming a plane using a script letter. So, paano mo malalaman na yun yung name ng plane? Script letter po. So, that is plane L. Okay. Yung iba, ang gagawin, plane A. Okay. So, again, A is not the name of the plane. Kasi hindi siya, madalas naman pag script letter, ano siya, parang may design, may arte ng konti. Yun po yung name ng plane. Okay? Or, ma'am, pwede po bang plane WXYZ? Pwede po, that is another name of a plane, kaya lang po ang hinihingi niya ay using a script letter. So, yun po ang ibibigay natin. Next, name the plane in 3 different ways using 3 points. So, ito naman. Ito na po yun. So, name the plane in 3 different ways using 3 points. So, kahit ito yung plane mo, pangalanan mo daw siya using 3 points. So, we can have plane WXY, pwede rin plane XYZ, pwede rin plane WZY, okay, pwede rin plane ZWX, pwede rin plane ZWX. Okay, so marami pong pwede using 3 points. Kapag naman name the plane using 4 points, then wala na pong iba yon. W, X, Y, Z lang po yon. Okay, test yourself. So, draw and label the diagram. So, I'm giving you 10 seconds. Okay, or you may pause the video if the time is not enough. Okay, let us check. Okay, so these are the answers for your test yourself part. So, I hope you got 6. Congratulations. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.